Hi everyone, Clare Maxfield here from Image Innovators, and this week's business tip is how to make the most of a free presentation. So these are my top 7 tips to making the most of a free presentation. Why I started thinking about this one is I was talking to one of my consultants just this morning, and she's like, I'm coming back. It's been 15 years since I've been working, and I'm really hoping you'll be able to help me get my business going again. And as we're chatting, I was explaining to her that one of the best things I did for my own business when I was building it was going out and giving great talks. Can I tell you, in the beginning, I would talk to anyone and anything. But by the end, I'd really worked out 7 top tips to making any free presentation extremely valuable for me. So let me share with you what those 7 tips are. So the first one, very, very important. Do not go and talk to the opening of an envelope. No. You must make sure the audience is relevant to you, that they are your ideal audience. Now, in other exercises, I've had you work out who your ideal audience is. In fact, if I haven't, I might even look at doing that as another one of these little quick tips. But make sure that who you're talking to is ideal. They are someone who's going to buy from you, who's going to want your services. So if they're not relevant, don't do it unless you want to practice a talk. And then by all means, it can be really worthwhile. Second top tip, get there early, get to know people. Shake hands, have a chat, ask them what they're expecting to learn during it, because that covers 2 things. One, it gets them engaged with you, so they love talking to you and want to hear because they feel like they know you. But secondly, what it does is it makes you understand if what everyone's expecting is what you're planning to talk about. And if they're expecting something else, you can often tweak it or say, I know you're expecting me to talk about this, but what I'm going to do is cover that, and then I'm going to see if I can squeeze in this at the end. So let them know in case everyone's way off tracks. There's nothing worse. They end up sitting there going, oh, I thought we were talking about eggs and we're talking about ham. I thought we were going to talk about summer dresses and we're talking about winter shoes. Let them know what you're going to talk to them about. And tell them something which is related to them and going to give them value. Don't just give them a spiel that you can then sell them a product at the end of. They need to know that whatever you've given them, they can use right at the end and, walk away with. So one of the things, or the 2 topics that I do mainly, is one on personality, another one on their personal values, why they shop where they shop, or why they choose what they choose, because by the end of that session, they've got the answer to something. They have learned something about them. And I've talked about areas that are non-confrontational and lots of fun and everyone enjoys it. Now, the 4th one, if you can, have someone film you, because then, you can see what you're doing. Remember last week I was talking about don't fidget, don't move too much? Yeah. You want to see, are you someone who dances around the floor? Are you someone who stands still? And I know watching yourself on film can be a nightmare. Believe me, every time I do one of these, I have to watch it to edit it. I've just got used to it. But you need to get used to watching yourself as well. And if you can, in the past, I used to, give them a handout and ask them for their details. And then, if they've got any words for me as a speaker, any feedback, that's how I get little testimonials. Now, you've had this person walking around filming and potentially just with their phone, and they can go up to people and go, what did you enjoy about today? And they go, oh, well, do you mind if I grab that? And someone going to go, sure, and someone go, no. But we all know how important a live testimonial is, live feedback, because anyone can write, lovely words by Sally P. Who's Sally P? With today, what everyone's also used to is you want to give them a handout. So many people don't want to kill trees anymore. So have it put on your website, on a page, and put the link in a QR code. They can scan it and download it. That easy. Finally, hang around afterwards. So those people you spoke to beforehand, speak to them again or get to know other people, because this is where you could potentially, someone's going to come up and go, do you have a card? I really need your help. Can you come and speak to my group? This is when, get them when they're hot, when it's on their mind. Don't rush off. This is where you start making money right at the end. So I hope you've enjoyed my 7 tips to making the most of a free presentation. Make sure the audience is relevant. Get there early so you get to talk to people and find out. This is almost really is 8. Get to know what they're expecting your presentation to be about. Tell them something that's going to give value to them and they can use at the end. Have it filmed. Have the person filming ask for feedback. Use a QR code to give out a handout. And finally, hang around afterwards. Get to know anyone and get to know everyone. As I said, that's where the gold is. Clare Maxfield here from Image Innovators. We have tools, resources and training for image consultants all around the globe. Contact us if you'd like to know more and drop a comment if there's anything you'd like to hear me speak about. Bye for now.